Hello, Soul Flow Experience listeners. I'm your host, Ebony Ebonaire, and this is the Soul Flow Experience podcast. Today we celebrate our monthly motivations. We try to do them by the 15th of every month, which would have been yesterday. But what I've been doing for myself personally is taking the time Sundays to dedicate to myself and to my family. And so our episode for monthly motivations is today, the 16th, rather than the 15th. My message to you today, my fellow dear listeners, and if you're new to the podcast, welcome. We thank you for listening and for being here. For those of you who may not know, I have a son who has been diagnosed with autism and speech impairment and disruptive mood dysregulation disorder. He is 21 years of age, and we have had an interesting life, to say the least. And so I developed this podcast and the episodes, the series, to encourage you, because life with autism and behavioral challenges is not easy. It's very difficult for our loved ones, and it's difficult for us. But we can get through it moment by moment, hour by hour, day by day. And I am here to encourage you that we together can get through this. We can have great things happen in our lives. We know that it's not easy, but it can be done. So for this month's monthly motivation, what I would like to encourage you is to stand strong and firm in what you believe and the things that you decide to occur in your life. No one outside of you and those who you allow insight and input into speak into your life and into your circumstance, no one outside of that can determine the course of your life. Only you can make those decisions that are best for you and your family. And I'd like to encourage you to stand strong in that power. This is all about taking your power back. There is not anyone outside of your family, outside of your home, outside of what you allow in. Not a doctor, nor a therapist, nor a teacher, nor anyone that if you don't allow them in to have insight and input into your decisions. Your decisions are yours alone. If you decide to do something best for your family and someone says, thinks, or feels that that's not what you should do, especially if you have not welcomed them to share their thoughts with you, then it does not matter. Only what you feel, think, and know is right for your family is what you should do. We look for answers on the outside of us. That's not where they are, my dears. The answers are within. You can decide to open your heart, your experience to others for insight, for shared wisdom and knowledge and experience, and that's perfectly natural and normal. But please know that the answer, that decision, the choice, it lies within you. That's where it resides. So be mindful that when you seek the opinion of others and the insight and wisdom and encouragement, which is perfectly normal and natural to do, please understand, please understand that the decision is ultimately up to you. And when you come up with whatever that decision is for your family, whether it be finances or medication, career, job, school, treatment, services, what city or district to live in, whatever the choice is, when you decide, be strong and confident in that decision. And oh, I have one other insight to you to let you know, even in that decision, if for some reason it turns out that it didn't work out the way that you anticipated, lesson learned. There's no failure. The only failure is in not doing, because then you won't know what will work and what will not work. So you have to take that step, that choice, that decision. Just know that it is up to you and no one else. So when you make that decision on moving across the country or moving to a different district or changing jobs or careers or opening your own business, becoming self-employed, giving your child medicine or vaccines or not, or diets and dietary needs and all these different things, whatever you decide, you decide. And stick with it. And know that you are making the best decision with the information and resources that you have available. Because I know, as an autism mom, we search, we research, we check, and we check again. You are making the best decision that you can. And if for some reason, my love, if it does not work the way that you anticipated, then you know that that thing did not work and you do something else. It was not a failure. It was not wasted. The naysayers are going to say what they are going to say. And guess what? Many times those naysayers are our loved ones, our spouse, our parents, our close friends. And guess what? Their intention may be good. The difference is they just don't live our lives each and every day. No matter what snippet they may see of our lives, they don't live it. They are not walking in our shoes. And although they are very well-intentioned, many of them, they love us and they are well-intentioned. And I'm not speaking badly about anyone in particular. I'm just saying from my heart what I am led to share with you today. Someone understands this very point, that whether a person means you ill intention or whether they have the most lovingness, care and concern toward you and your loved one, every decision is still up to you. You are the one who was blessed to have this loved one, to be the caregiver and the parent of this loved one. So ultimately, it is for you to make whatever choice and decision that you are faced with every day, whether it's small or life-changingly huge. That decision is up to you. I am here to encourage you to stand strong and firm in that which you decide to do for your family. And even if no one understands, you have to do what it is that you have to do as you see fit. And please, my dear, be confident, be strong, be well-intentioned, as I know that you are, toward your loved one. And that is more, it's worth more than money in the bank. To decide what's best for your family, to know that it is up to you, and that people are going to say what they're going to say regardless. And at the end of the day, you have to live your life. You have to continue to be that caregiver, that parent for that special loved one. So please be encouraged and know that you are worthy. You are worth it. I am here for you. Together, we will achieve greatness. Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you.